Greetings everyone, this is Vakar Korvi from TFT Perspective, and today we are going to talk about political circus in Pakistan. And there's no day that we have some new development. And it's quite an amusement for the audience because Pakistani politics is all about circus. This relates to uh, Imran Khan's wife, Bushra Bibi's release on bail, and then, of course, some news that it is part of a deal with the establishment. There are reports that there have been 7 meetings with some of the establishment representatives in the jail. And if you look at the way she was escorted out of captivity through protocol, she landed up in Banigala. And latest news is that she was initially supposed to go to Lahore, to Zaman Park, but later on decided to go to Peshawar. And you know who's going to receive her in Peshawar is Mr. Gandapur. And Gandapur is famous in the last advance on Islamabad, where he was supposed to choke the capital and de-choke. Then finally, he never turned up and probably passed through mountains and lakes, 7 districts, and then reached back in Peshawar. So there's a lot of question mark on conduct of Gandapur so far. He's also announced, that there's going to be huge protests in Pakistan against the 26th Amendment and appointment of the Supreme Court chief because probably PTI feels that their own candidate for Chief Justice of Pakistan slot was not, let's say, given that place. So all told, this is very, very interesting. Now, why PTI now leads basically strong leadership? There has to be a leadership which can unite them under one banner because there's a lot of bewilderment, especially after 26th Amendment and the Constitution of Pakistan. There were question marks raised on some of their members, although they were Azad, members. But PTI social media went, basic and criticized. And we have seen them criticizing Shah Mahmood Qureshi's son and his family, and some of the MPs who basically voted for 26th Amendment. All told, I think PTI should take it as a sigh of relief that after all, a strong leadership is emerging. Apparently, with the IK in jail, they needed a unifying figure, and probably establishment also feels that PTI should now resort to formal politics. So that's why there are news about the deal being struck. Normally, it has happened that every time there was some bail given by court, there were other cases registered against her, and she was rearrested. And there was also speculation that she will be rearrested. But the way smoothly she came out through protocol, landed up in Banigala, and then wherever she wanted to go. Now, the big twist is that what she's going to do in Peshawar. Is she going to start taking the command of PTI? Because there are a lot of contenders. You have a chairman, you have a secretary general, you have Imran Khan's sisters who are also vying for the spoils of whatever is left in the PTI. It is hope that Bushra Bibi takes charge, and she'll be allowed to, I think, even do political activity, bash the establishment, and gradually, build upon a strong leadership, which I think the PTI requires, and steer PTI to new heights. So, with this small information, I think there's a need to conduct a deeper analysis that what could be the motivation for releasing Bushra Bibi, why PTI needs strong leadership in current time, because the youth is bewildered. PTI is being controlled from 3-4 quarters, and if you look at what is being done from their social media handlers in North America and Europe, there's quite a bewilderment. At times you'll find, AI-generated videos of Imran Khan addressing people and the party activists, which creates a lot of confusion. It's very, very dangerous actually. When you start doing AI, then somebody else can do an AI-based video and pass maybe some drastic message from Imran Khan. So I think they are playing with fire. But definitely there was a feeling here because one, of course, pillar of power in PTI is now lying abroad. I don't know who is handling them because they've got a lot of support from India and the Goldsmith lobby, as well as their so-called dissidents in Europe and North America. Then there is a group of lawyers, and somehow they have exploited the situation because most of these lawyers were fighting Imran Khan's cases in courts, and they, I think, have reaped the harvest. Then, of course, our old political guard like Qureshi family. Then you have Ayub's family in from KP, Gandapur himself. Then there is also split in PTI within KP. And if you look at their mainstay, which is the activist, which has a lot of I think love for Imran Khan, they are quite bewildered that whom they are going to follow. So there's a lot of misperception that who is leading it. Now we'll see it that what is the role of social media handler from North America and Europe. How do they perceive Bushra Bibi's release? And now her move to Peshawar has been taken as a very smart move, but I'm pointing out that Gandapur himself, in the eyes of certain PTI leaders and social media handlers, is basically a doubtful case. So it means that now Gandapur handing Bushra Bibi from KP and both then leading the PTI is going to, I think, do some fireworks. So let's hope PTI remains less bewildered and unites behind Bushra Bibi and forms a strong opposition. With the 26th Amendment, I think there has been a balance between the executive, the parliament, and the judiciary. And as I think dust starts settling down, Pakistan is looking to stability and more mature and political discourse from all the political parties. Let's see how Bushra Bibi finally leads the party and takes it out of the storm. Thank you very much.